Hey car enthusiasts, today I got a special treat. Behind me is a performance SUV in every sense of the word. I have the 2023 Ford Explorer ST. This thing's loaded with horsepower and it's definitely for the aggressive soccer moms out there. Let's look at the inside, let's look at the outside, let's look at the engine, and let's give it for a drive and see what she's all about. First impressions is this Explorer is aggressive looking. I like the gray metallic, carbonized gray metallic. I always like that color, it's a good look. Coming to the front, you got Explorer in blacked out lettering. The grille is blacked out. Coming down here, you see you got the fixed fog lights. Here you got your red ST badge to let you know that this thing's packing some horsepower. Coming over to the lights, here you got your LED lights with your Explorer badge right there, which I think is a pretty cool look. From the hood, you see you got the lines up there. And in the center, you got the lines right here, which makes it even more aggressive looking. I think they could have put a hood vent right here, which would have really been awesome. And also, if you're going to black out everything, black out the Ford emblem. That's one of my knocks. When you got this gray and everything's blacked out, black out that emblem. Coming over here to the side, looking at the wheels, this is sitting on 21s, aluminum wheels, painted black with the red performance brake calipers there. These are Pirelli Scorpion Zero to all-season tires, and it's just a really good look. Coming down the side a little bit more, you see you got the black rear view mirrors. Coming down here, you got the black continuing bottom that says Explorer right there. You got the body colored gray door handles, and I personally have never really noticed the Explorers, but I think this is actually a really good looking midsize SUV. I think it's aggressive looking. Obviously, we're going to go inside and see what kind of capability it's got and see how convenient it is, but to me, this is a really good looking SUV. Coming around to the back, the aggressive nature of this SUV is still on full display. Coming around the back, you see you got the Explorer here blacked out. Coming down here, you got your ST badge right there in red. And look at this, we got quad exhaust tips. So this lets you know this does mean business. Here you got your LED rear lamps. Here is your key fob. You got your lock, unlock, auto start, trunk opening. So coming in on the inside, this does have 3 rows. The third row folds down, as you can see, for the storage space. You got captain's chairs up there in the center row. Here you got storage, you got speakers, you got a light, and here's where you can let down your seats. This is a very capable SUV. It's got plenty of storage, and it's definitely good for families, soccer moms, anybody that's got kids that they're transporting, kids and friends. And talk about versatility. Here you got a towing package here where you got your trailer hookups. This can tow 5,600 pounds, so it's not just a performance SUV that can go fast for aggressive mom and dads. It also has towing capability to tow your boat or anything like that. All right, so powering this Explorer ST is a 3.0 liter Twin Turbo V6 engine cranking out 400 horsepower and 15 pound-feet of torque. This thing's geared for performance. It has just as much horsepower and almost as much torque as the Bronco Raptor does. So it's ready to go, and it's for anyone who still wants to have fun while they have a family. All right, coming around to the back seat, you see you have nice leather with the white stitching. This is an all black interior. You got black right here. You got the Bang & Olufsen 14 speaker sound system. You got some storage. You got another speaker here. So it's very nice. You also have your window shade here. As you can see, these are captain's chairs, which I think look very good. Let's hop on in. All right, on the inside, you can see, I don't know how far this seat is back, but there's plenty of room. The seats are really comfortable. Coming over here, you have, of course, your climate control system. Right here, you got USBs, you got an AC adapter. So you got your heated seats. Up top, you got your extra vents. You got some lighting up there. So overall, the back seat is really nice. You also have window shades on both the passenger rear and the driver rear as well. All right, let's jump up front. Coming up to the front, you see the same leather with the white stitching here, which I think looks really good. Bang & Olufsen speaker system. You got your lock, unlock, your memory seats. Got more storage, more speakers. Right here, you have Ford Performance. So this lets you know this is an ST. Here you got your power seats. Got your gas pedals. Another knock is for an ST line, I would definitely put the metal performance pedals in here. Coming here are the seats. They're real nice leather with the white stitching. These are heated and ventilated, and obviously right there you have your ST logo. So let's jump in. All right, jumping in. Of course, here you got your lights and your display settings. Coming to the steering wheel, the first thing I noticed is this thing is thick. It's a performance steering wheel, leather. You got the white stitching going around, which looks really good. And down here you got the red ST, which I think is a good touch, but this steering wheel almost feels like my Raptor steering wheel, and this needs to be black, I'm not gonna lie. Whack it out, people. Yeah, the steering wheel is really good. Behind the steering wheel, you got your paddle shifters, you got your windshield wiper stock, you got your lights, and your lane keep assist stock over here. This is a power adjustable steering wheel. Coming over here, you got your start stop button, engine stop. Down here, you got your climate controls with your ventilated seats. Here's your 10.1 inch infotainment center, which we'll go over in a minute. Coming down here, you got your drive, neutral, reverse, park. You got your drive modes right here. Of course, you got your hill assist, trail assist. You got your automatic start stop. You got some cup holder action right here. You raise this up, you got some USBs and some more storage. Right here, you have your wireless charger. Of course, here you got your console, which isn't decent storage, but this kind of takes away from it. Coming over here, of course, you got your glove box. This does have a panoramic sunroof, moonroof up here. So there's the controls for that. Of course, you got your standard sunglass holder. You got your garage buttons there. Overall, this is a really nice vehicle. I've never been that impressed with Explorers. Never really thought that much about them, but honestly, I like this ST line. It looks really good. We're going to see how it performs when I give it the business, but the inside, what they've done with the steering wheel, the different things and the technology is really good. So speaking of technology, let's see what we got. All right, here's your infotainment center. Of course, you got your home, audio, apps, Apple CarPlay, all the good stuff. Go to settings. It's very responsive. Sound, clock, radio, ambient lighting. Look at that. That's all the different colors you can pick. Valet mode, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot. Can't go wrong with Ford and their infotainment centers. They're always really good. So on the steering wheel here, of course, you got your menu for your digital gauge cluster. Of course, you got your volume, you got your Siri. Over here, you got your adaptive cruise control. You got your lane keep assist. There's your speaker volumes right here. And see right here, you go for lane centering assist, turn on adaptive cruise. So I don't think this has the blue cruise, but it is definitely safetied out with pretty much everything else when it comes to your cruise control, your lane keep assist, and everything like that. Okay, since I'm a sucker for good animations and digital displays, let's see what we got here. Select screens, calm, fuel economy, trip 1, trip 2, all right. Audio, navigation, phone, settings, display setup. There's trip 1, there's your tire pressures, intelligent 4-wheel drive, there's your off-road status, there's your comm screen. Let's see our drive modes. We're in normal, slippery, trail, deep snow and sand, eco, sport. Look at that, trailer tow haul. So it's got a lot of options for whatever settings you need or whatever task you're doing. Obviously, most people are going to either be in the sport, eco, or normal, and I would be in sport or normal. All right, so let's keep it in sport. Okay, here's the window sticker. So this is the Explorer ST with a 3.0 liter EcoBoost V6. It comes with the ST package, ST Street Pack, Co-Pilot 360 Assist, 21-inch rims, performance brakes, twin panel moonroof, B&O sound system with the technology package, 10.1-inch LCD display. Base price, $52,000. Total options, $7,800. After everything is added up, MSRP, $61,410, which, yes, I know is expensive, but all vehicles are expensive, so you have to relate it to other vehicles and what you're getting for the money. For a 400 horsepower vehicle with all this technology, I think comparatively speaking to other vehicles, it's a fair price. Also, you get to go to the ST SUV school for a one-day driving experience, you and a guest, one-night hotel stay, breakfast, lunch, and it says right here, memories to last a lifetime. So there you go. Can't go wrong. All right, everybody, let's get ready to go on a drive. I have this in sport mode. Here you see the red with your miles per hour and then your RPMs. All right, let's go. Let's see what she does. I've heard a lot of things about the STs. I know Stang mode. I think he traded in his Raptor for an ST. Now, he's probably going to do more to it to crank out more than the 400 horses. Because you can put a tune on this like I've done on my truck and, you know, make it a lot quicker. I do like the way the steering wheel feels. Like I said, it's thicker. It's got a good feel to it. It feels sporty. In the sport mode, it is pretty tight. The suspension's pretty tight as well. It doesn't drive like a big SUV, and I guess it's not a big SUV. It's a mid-size SUV, but, you know, I'm looking around, it's spacious, but it doesn't drive like a boat per se. All right, we're about to get on the interstate and try to see what the acceleration's like. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Car and Driver can get 0 to 60 in this in 5.2 seconds. I was running about 65 and punched it and still had enough torque at the higher end to where it still wanted to take off, and quickly got up to about 75. You know, the Explorer is a family vehicle, but if you want to, whether you're a dad or a mom, still have fun driving something and not be stuck in a minivan or something with not a lot of horsepower, then get the ST. There's even a Escape ST and a Ford Focus ST too. So Ford's putting out the STs and their various SUVs, from the compact SUVs up to the midsize SUV like this. I don't know if the Expedition's got an ST or not. Comment below and let me know if they do. Expedition, I've felt's always been a little too big for me. Granted, I drive a full crew-size Raptor, but for whatever reason, I've always thought the Expedition was too big. Yeah, she's peppy. This ST is peppy. Let's give it the business getting on this ramp. Make sure there's no cops. All right, giving it the business. Got up to about 83. Hope nobody sees any state troopers around. I hope y'all could get a feel for the acceleration getting on that ramp as I was putting the pedal down. Definitely fun and practical. Like I said, it's got a third row. It's not a huge third row, but it's there. It can fold down for extra capacity, extra storage, extra cargo. You got captain's chairs back there. You got tons of USBs everywhere. Climate controls in the back, panoramic moonroof. Infotainment center is always good from Ford. So you can definitely do a lot worse when it comes to midsize SUVs. Now, a baseline Explorer with 300 horses, I think it's a 2.7 liter turbocharged. Is it worth it? The extra money to get the 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque? Depends on how you like to drive. You know, a lot of moms, a lot of women, they like to go fast. They like for something, when they hit the gas, they want it to go. So just depends on what your driving preference is. If it was me, I would pay the extra money to get the ST. Because if I won't have to be driving around a bunch of kids and their friends, then I'm going to have fun driving, damn it. There you have it, the 2023 Ford Explorer ST. I didn't know what to expect going into this review. I read the power numbers and it definitely intrigued me. And let me just say, this is a nice SUV from the practicality standpoint, to the technology standpoint, and to the 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque it provides. It's fun to drive. I was giving it the business and I had no complaints. If you're interested, then I would suggest taking it on a test drive and checking it out yourself. Special shout out to my friends here at Town & Country Ford, Colton Love and Mitchell Watts. I will put a link to this particular ST in the description. I'll also put a link to their dealership as well as their TC Customs, where they can customize any Ford you want. They can put superchargers on, rims, levels, you name it, they'll do it. So check them out. With that said, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.